So I've always had an interest in public health and educating the general population about health resources, how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And I really wanted to go to a school where I would have the opportunity to learn all about the field of nursing, all about the field of health, but also being able to not just be confined to the classroom, but going outside. And Penn definitely does that, especially through the Community Champions program and other community service projects on our campus, where students are able to go out into the West Philadelphia community and the community at large and really educate the population on that. And that was something that really drew me in, because I have to be able to educate patients and educate my peers around me if I wanted to be an effective nurse. My name is Morgan Bacon. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm in the School of Nursing studying nursing. So as part of our anatomy and physiology course, there's a nursing lab component. So we get to dress up in our scrubs every Monday, and we work with our peers, and we do vital signs, physical assessments. While at the Parkway Center City Library, I engage with people from all walks of life. Sometimes I engage with about 15 to 20 people a day. Sometimes it's fewer than that, sometimes it's greater than that. But really being able to have that face-to-face interaction and knowing that I'm gonna help them improve their overall life and that their life quality is gonna be slightly improved by just like a simple conversation on how to prevent diabetes or hypertension is a really good feeling for me, especially as a nursing student. I'm gonna have to do a lot of education like that, and so it's just a really satisfying experience. So I'm a native Philadelphian. I've been here since birth, gone through the public school system, which has been really instrumental in my educational background, but also just as in my life upbringing as well. I've been involved in the museums in Philadelphia. I used to work at the Franklin Institute. I loved working there. I loved working in a science museum and having that hands-on experience. That hands-on experience actually kind of transferred over into Penn as well. So while I was in high school, I did a lot of work surrounding public health, and one of my main issues that I was focusing on was the lack of palatable drinking water in our schools. And I noticed that in my high school in particular, and other high schools in the area, a lot of the water fountains had like large "do not drink from the sink" signs across them, even the sinks in the bathroom, and also some students in schools weren't even allowed to have water bottles in the class because they were seen as a distraction. And I thought that this was an issue that needed to be tackled, because you can't really deny students the right to have water in class or even access to clean water. And so I worked very closely with the Food Trust and with city council members to install hydration stations, which filter out about 99% of lead and other harmful toxins. So as a result of the work that I did with the Food Trust and the city council members, it's mandated that every school have at least one fountain for every 100 students. In almost all of the schools, it's required that there be at least one drinking fountain on every floor of the building. One of the really cool things about Penn is that we don't call our dorms residential houses or dorms. We call them college houses because they're designed to be your home away from home. And I've come to find out that that is very true. I've grown close with my roommates, with other people on other floors, just through a variety of house events. I've also joined the House Council, which communicates with house leaders, as well as planning study breaks every Wednesday night. So I've really began to develop my own sense of community and my own family through my college house. We go out for trips to Sky Zone. They've done escape rooms. We have dinner in New College House and Hill House. And so it's really just like a nice bonding experience and a good outlet to distract yourself from your schoolwork and the stresses of college life. I think New College House is probably my favorite place to eat on campus. It's like gourmet style dining, so it's not your typical dining food, which is really nice. All of the chefs are super nice and they want to get to know you. So it kind of does extend on the community that is at Penn. I think that there have been several people who have been impactful. Definitely my core friend group. They've been there for me when I've had like a serious test coming up and I was stressed about it. But also the professors. Every professor wants to get to know you and really wants to know your life history and help you improve in the class. So they've really have been there for me, especially like as a freshman. You're still trying to get acclimated to college life, and so your professors and your friends are really instrumental in that, and just letting you know that this process is easy and it's fun, and that it's an enjoyable one.